One of the biggest problems in trading today is that too many traders on social media overcomplicate everything. And let's be honest, a lot of people are far more concerned about feeding their ego than actually giving you useful information that can help you improve as a trader. Now, don't get me wrong, trading isn't easy by any means. It takes discipline, patience, emotional control, and a lot of experience. But simple? Well, yeah, trading absolutely can be. And it's been that way for a very long time. So what I want to show you today is an example of a trading opportunity that we looked at inside our live trading room using a very simple, non-flashy approach, right? No crazy indicators, no complicated theories, just a timeless concept that traders have been using successfully for centuries, and one that still works just as well today. So sit back, enjoy the video, and hopefully by the end, you'll realize that successful trading doesn't always have to be complicated. From a short-term perspective, there could be potentially, if we violate these lows, the lows of these wicks here, my expectation would be that we come down to this area. Again, there's just not a lot of room in there to maneuver, unfortunately. So from a day trading perspective, there may be some room in this area to trade from. So if we do get a breaking close below, that allows us to identify a violation of structure. It allows us to make the prediction that price is likely to go lower. If we get a breaking close below, assuming we don't go down to that level, and we push back up, that's going to be the 134 level. Let me just mark that off, 134 even. Then this could be a nice bearish trend continuation trade to the downside. So that could be a decent opportunity for day traders. Maybe 20 pips, 25 pips, 15 pips, depending on what everything looks like. But that could be a decent opportunity. Now we just got a new candle that closed and did not break. So unfortunately, now this low watermark that needs to be violated is a little bit lower as it sucks away the potential opportunity from our trade. But that could be one. This may look clear on the range bar charts as well. Let's go over to and we're going to do, an 8 range would work. So similar situation here on an 8 range where 134 is your level. We still don't have the violation, but if we do get a violation and a pullback, then a potential move down there could be doable. Check out one more lower time frame on a 5 range. So if you want an even clearer view, you can see it here in the 5 range. 5 range, we do have our break and close below. So in the 5 range, you'd already be looking for a pullback into previous structure and a continuation back down. So an opportunity on the lowers. Just nothing on the intermediates or the highers, in my opinion. So cool stuff though. Found a day trade. Any questions about pound dollar? Let's head back. I just want to check on pound dollar real quick. Here goes our pullback real quick for you guys looking on the day trading time frame. Again, we had our break of, or on the range bars, I should say, breaking close on the 5 range down here, pulled back. Again, if you're someone looking for a lower low, lower close entry, you may get that here. Let's see, this is a 5 range chart. So it looks like this would probably, if we go 1 bar down, we would complete our range. So if you're looking at mapping this thing out, your entry would be right here, right below. That's the wrong way, Keel. Tried it again. Your entry would be right below the current low, right there. If we can spike down, if we go up 1 pip, we're not going to get a lower low, lower close. We know our stops, if you're using an ATR-based stop, they're going to be 5 pips above this previous candle, so 134.35, right around here. And then targets, right? We spoke about the 134 even handle down there. We can also look for some Fibonacci confluence. Maybe we'll get a 1618 Fibonacci extension down there. I think we're going to be a little bit short. Nope, a little bit short of that. So we got to move down to the 1414. So That's what your risk profile would probably look like if you get this entry here. And if you're using one ATR stop. And again, the cool thing, or no, the annoying thing about the range bar charts is, guess what? You have to sit here and watch this thing. And I have no idea how long. Well, no, this candle started at 8:47, guys. So it's been doing this for the last, 8 minutes? And it only needs to go one more pip in either direction to complete the candle. But as long as it hovers in the middle of this range, guess what? This candle will never complete. So you have to sit here and stare. Tick, 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 right? You can imagine how complicated that could be. Now imagine doing that on a bigger portfolio of pairs as well. If you're watching like 4 or 6 pairs at the same time, getting closer, getting closer. Maybe we'll see it. 2 more ticks, we should be there. Nope, now we're going back up, right? That's the story of day trading on the range bar charts. All right, Daniel says, judge me. All right, let's see what Daniel has here. Where do we want to go next? Pound dollar? Ooh! I shouldn't look at it, Beverly. I shouldn't look at it. Ooh, it's almost there. Come on, baby. Right? Simple day trade though, guys. Was, for you guys that were here for this analysis, was there anything fancy we did with this? Baby said there was a head and shoulders. I don't see the head and shoulders, but if you can point it out for me, I'll draw it on. But was there anything fancy in this analysis on the 5-minute? Or was it just simple pullback? Identify, break and close below structure, predict continuation lower, do some analysis to predict where we're likely to go if we go lower, wait for pullback, wait for lower low, lower close, enter at lower low, lower close, stops go above the swing, targets go at the low, right? Simple, right? We don't need to be overly complicated with our trading strategy. This stuff doesn't sell though, guys. I'll tell you what, if you're looking to go viral on the internet, this stuff is not going to, pullback trading isn't going to get you any viral content on the internet, but it'll consistently make you money over time in the market. So I know we all fall in love with the fancy stuff a lot. Sometimes we just need to focus on the simple stuff. But it'd be cool to see if this gets all the way down to the 134 even handle. Any other questions you guys have for me? It's blowing through our targets. Does this mean that your targets were wrong? No, doesn't mean that you're wrong, right? You wanted to pick the safest place, right? Remember, we're not going to call tops and bottoms. We're never going to get all of a move. We come to get what we came for, and then you sneak out with profit before you get burnt like the various other traders that are stuck there in the market. So don't beat you. I think we said this the other day. If you consistently beat yourself up for losses and beat yourself up for wins, you are going to be in a very bad place because all you're doing is surrounding yourself with negatives. So you got to reward yourself. Something that a real estate investor mentor of mine always said was, he said, celebrate all wins. Celebrate all wins, right? Sometimes you're going to get a big deal. Sometimes you're going to get a small deal. And even if it's a small deal, celebrate it. It's a win. And you got to celebrate your wins because Lord knows you're going to have your losses that are going to beat you down. So just always keep that in mind and don't freak out if you're like, oh man, I took profits out at 134.02 and it keeps going down, right? You can come back and review it. You can come back and do your analysis, see if you did anything wrong, but don't beat yourself up trying to catch every single pip because that is not a realistic expectation for anyone. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please take a second to hit that like button because it really does help out the channel. And hey, if you're ever interested in learning not just this trading technique, but many others as well, make sure you check out our website, www.tier1trading.com. Now, I highly recommend you start with the trial membership. That way you can get in, get a feel for everything before making any type of commitment. Plus, it also gives you access to our live trading rooms where you can follow along or even participate in the live sessions just like the one you saw today. Once again, thank you for watching, and until next time, plan your trade, trade your plan. Take care.